What's up, Star Child? The band and I are here for your download. They told me to break out the Vampire Oracle. They keep saying, if you believe that your soul is eternal, how could you not be empathetic? If this is your first time backstage, welcome. We're very grateful that you are here with us. Burnt by the sun, death rights, sacrifice, love conquers all. Enduring loyalty, lasting commitments. What have you sacrificed here? Somebody is redefining their definition of love, is what this is telling me. Going deep this morning, Star Child. I like this. I like this. All right, let's dig into this. Let's look at your sacrifices first. Feeling that you sacrificed it all in love was not reciprocated. To say goodbye because death and rebirth cycles are a constant. It's not just once. It happens multiple times within this lifetime. Unless you're not interested in growing. And if you're not, this might not be the channel for you. Okay, let's look at this. What have you been sacrificing? You had to let go of something here. You got burned. Tell me about this sacrifice. Have the 10 of Cups. The 3 of Stakes. Oh, this is heartache, Star Child. This is heartache. 10 of Cups that ended up in some heartbreak here. Give me another one on this, please. Give us some more insight on this, please. The 5 of Swords. My heart's hurting, Star Child. The 2 of Cups. The Strength card. The Queen of Chalices. The Queen of Cups. Star Child, if this message resonates with you, this is clearly about heartbreak over a 2 of Cups situation, okay? What it's telling me with the Queen of Cups is that every ounce of your emotion was in this situation. You gave every amount of your emotional energy to someone. And there's a little feeling of confusion because why wouldn't another human honor that? But in conclusion, you're looking to redefine your definition of love. Let's look at this death rights card, the Sun. I like that. 4 of Swords. There is going to be the sun, Star Child. You will feel the sun on your face after the healing of this energy. We just got the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Swords back to back, and the Magician in reverse. This person that you gave all your emotional energy to, that you believe was a 10 of Cups, is showing up as a Magician in reverse. This person manipulated your emotions in order to get what they wanted. It was not a joint venture. They were not looking at your needs as well as their needs. So this is where the Queen of Cups needs to come into balance. In tarot, we talk about the Queen of Cups is solely driven off of emotion, where the King of Cups is a representative of the masculine and feminine energy of the cup suit, balancing emotions and logic. You were so overtaken by your emotions for this person that no logic came into play. If no logic came into play in this situation, you were not listening to your intuition. Intuition is a balance of head and heart. Thus, why the heartbreak? There were signs and symbols that you did not see before the 3 of Swords appeared. before the final sword in your heart. This is the hardest lesson of Earth School, because this lesson can go two ways. You can either move forward and learn from it, or stay in that martyr energy of always giving someone our emotions that is not reciprocating the same energy back. It's not a healthy dynamic. But what this is telling me with the Four of Swords, that in your healing from this heartbreak, on the other side of it is the sun. The sun is the truth. The truth has been illuminated to you. Confirmation from Sky Witch. Not only has the truth been illuminated to you about this other energy, but the truth of how easily and freely you are giving your emotional energy to other people. Someone taught you that that is the definition of love. But you're reassessing this because you want to be in the sun. You do not want to be burnt by the sun anymore and overextend your emotions. But, Star Child, what this is telling me is that you are a creature of love. You're not closing your heart because of this situation. That's the most important part of the lesson in this. Many people, when they get their heart open, they allow their heart to turn to stone. They never actually heal the wounds and do the introspection and decide how to play it out differently. Because love and belonging is something that every human wants. Sometimes we were just taught weird boundaries about how to do it, right? Through our nature and nurture. So tell me more about this extension. This extension is a 10. It's finality, okay? The card is 10. It means that you are done overextending this reach and analyzing this. The Empress. Badass, Star Child. That's actually the exact card that I wanted to see, okay? The Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Swords. You made a decision, Star Child, to seek Empress energy in the Empress archetype. The Empress embodies all of the queens of the deck. Yes, she is loving and compassionate and emotional, knows how to be emotionally vulnerable, also emotionally intelligent, and a good communicator because she also embodies the energy of the Queen of Swords. She's also the Queen of Wands, knowing how to harness that divine, feminine, magical energy. And also being the Queen of Pentacles, staying grounded in decisions, not allowing emotions to run away. This is what we call emotional intelligence. You know that that is your destiny. I love this, Star Child. I could feel the heartbreak, but there's so much hope in this with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. Remember, there's no gender in this. It could be speaking to someone who identifies as a masculine or a feminine. Love conquers all. We have the Knight of Stakes, the Knight of Wands, the Go Your Own Way card, the King of Pentacles, and the Fool. Oh, I like this, Star Child. I like this. What this is telling me, Star Child, is clearly that since this heartbreak, you've just redefined your personal values when it comes to emotional connection with people. It also shows me that you are utilizing that emotional energy in other creative ways, not just solely investing it in other people. Very important to be the artist of your life. And with the King of Pentacles, you're staying very grounded in this energy. What more do we need to know about this energy? Six of Swords. Seven of Wands. You are now moving away and protecting your energy and emotions. But you're doing it as the Empress, which means you're not doing it coldly. You're not doing it in a projection way, projecting your hurt on other people. You're just simply moving out of the way, okay? Creating your Zen space, your flame meditation, whatever it may be, to protect your emotions, because your emotions are sacred, Star Child. Your emotional energy is very sacred and of very high value, and is not for someone to take advantage of. We have the Five of Wands, which I did not see on the table. A stake through the heart. Why did this Five of Wands pop out? Four of Chalices, Judgment, the Chariot. This other energy, this Magician in reverse, is feeling a stake through the heart because they were not really paying attention to the cup that you were handing them at that time. They were happy to suck up your emotional energy, but they didn't see the value of it, Star Child. They're in judgment over they're judging themselves about this right now. They're questioning themselves. Tell me about the Chariot, because they quickly see that you have moved on with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this situation is done. Looks like you both learned a hard lesson here. But that's the point. That's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us growing. That's what gets us to our 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Both people learned a very valuable lesson in this situation, which means that you both can go on to higher ground. What more do we need to know here? Death, healer, full moon, meditate. This cycle is completely closed, Star Child. But this was one of the most valuable lessons that you will ever learn, as it's made you the healer. I can feel your energy. You're very empathic, okay? Not only are you very empathic, but you understand the true definition of empathy. Now we can understand and embody empathy, which is extremely powerful energy to be walking around this earth with. But a healer, someone who is healed, will not allow their gift of empathy to cause heartbreak for themselves. Not someone else causing the heartbreak, but ourselves. Okay? What's with this full moon? Something about meditating towards the next full moon. It's a new cycle coming in here. There's a rebirth coming in after the death of this situation. Tell me about this full moon card. King of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. The Lovers. Star Child, what they're saying is if you are still in this phase of healing, there's going to be a break in the energy around the full moon. Stay concentrated in meditating on your heart chakra, because this brings you even further into divine union with self, with the Lover's card, okay? And that puts you in that Nine of Pentacles energy. That keeps you in the Empress status. The Nine of Pentacles is the mini Empress in the deck. It's singular, abundant energy. It's being abundant in self. The way that you communicate to yourself, is what they're telling me with the King of Swords, is going to change if you continue to do these meditations on your heart chakra. And once we embody that union with self, well, we protect our cups because we know how valuable they are. And that's where you're headed. This was not an easy Earth School lesson. This was a tough one. This was a tough one, but maybe you just need to hear today that you're doing all the right things. You're doing all the right things because you're being introspective. You're going in and looking at your part. You're not playing a blame game. You're not playing in the victim archetype. You're figuring out how to love yourself and be abundant in self, and thus return finding energies that are also doing the same, and still harnessing the gift of empathy and understanding the human condition and understanding why this person may have reacted the way that they reacted or treated you the way that they treated you, which at the end of the day has nothing to do with you or me. It's their own programming, their own wounds that they need to look at. But your focus is in the right place here, Star Child, and the sun is coming if you do not feel it on your face already. So let's confirm this with a few final symbols. Do all those things that make you feel good at this time, that make you feel fabulous. Divinity. Yeah, this is you're communicating with your higher self, okay? You're staying out of your lower chakras here. Your higher chakras took a hit from this. Your crown, your heart. But you know to stay out of the lower chakras. That's a feat in itself. Trust your higher self, Star Child, is what they're saying. Trust your higher self, your divinity, to dive into your shadow. Your higher self, your soul child, wants to play with your shadow. So you can work through this. You can work through the things in the shadow: rejection, fear, abandonment. Stay focused on self. Be focused and lucky. Trust your higher self to dive into your shadow, Star Child. There's a lot of really great lessons here, even though they don't feel great in the moment, but feel all of them. And if it hurts to feel it, transmute it into something creative. Get it out. The body keeps the score. Stay focused. Stay focused on your healing and your abundance at this time. You're showing up in very abundant energy, whether you feel like it or not. Tell yourself, because that's what I see here, Star Child. You're doing the work. You don't want to repeat the same lessons, the same karmic cycles again. And that, Star Child, is a win. All right, your synchronicities on the symbols is 20, 43, 16, 47, and 24. As always, thank you for all the ways that you supported this channel over the past year. There's a link in the description box to my calendar if you would like to book a private reading. And I will see you for your next energy check-in, Star Child.